Hey guys, it's Jeremy. I got a few more pictures for you. Today we're going to be looking at the state, Georgia. Couldn't find as many schools as I was hoping to find, but I did find a couple of interesting schools, and I found a couple of other interesting buildings I thought y'all might find. I know I was trying to stick to the school theme, but I couldn't pass up showing some of these buildings, so here we go. I know this is a little fuzzy, but this is the City Hall at Emory University at Newton County, Georgia. It was founded, and I repeat, founded in 1841. Architect Henry Hornbostel. Now, see that building there? We're going to go. Alright, here it is right over here. Now, I found an interesting tidbit. It had an inaugural graduating class of 3. That's right, 3 people. This building right here for 3 people. And look at some of the other buildings around here I thought were interesting. Say that one there, with a little dome on top. That there. Looks like we got some kind of Antiquitech on top going on right there. I mean, look at these buildings and look at the surrounding houses. I mean, no comparison. So what you want to bet? They found these and says, hey, let's make this a college. Alright, so they tell us that the architect was Henry Hornbostel, like I said. But guess what he is also known for? He designed a Scottish Rite Temple in Cedar Rapids. Now, get this. The temple was attached to a 1910 building, hiding it from the view of the front. So, what you want to bet that building wasn't from 1910? It probably looked something, maybe like this, or like this. And they just attached something to the front, so you really couldn't tell what it used to be. It's just a thought. Alright, this is what that building looks like today. Alright, next we have Thomasville High School, still in Georgia. Actually, the rest of the buildings from here on is going to be from Thomasville, Georgia. Seems to be a lot going on in Thomasville, Georgia. Now, I wish I could really see the other doorway, but you can see the size of this massive doorway here. We got the Antiquitech antennas. That one looks like it might be bent a little bit. At one time, I'm sure, collecting free energy. Really couldn't find no history on it. Couldn't find any other pictures. Couldn't find who built it, when it was built. This was the only thing I could find of this particular building. Alright, now we're out of the school buildings, and like I said, these are some interesting buildings. This is the Piney View Hotel in Thomasville, Georgia. It was designed supposedly by J.A. Woods, and supposedly built in 1885 and burned down in 1906. Not a lot of pictures of this hotel either, but man, we got a lot going on here. We got the Antiquitech antennas, and what you want to bet that all of these had antennas on them. And I'm kind of suspect to wonder if some of these wasn't coated in gold. But I can only speculate. Alright, one thing I do want to point out, they built this extravagant building on roads like this. Just saying. Alright, here we have the Mitchell House. It was supposedly completed in 1875 and burned down in 1883. But my goodness, we got a lot going on here. Look at all the free energy towers. I mean, this thing was collecting some massive energy. And one thing I kind of want to point out is these kind of looks like some of the things you see in, say, graveyards maybe. Just saying. That guy right there, I think I seen him in a graveyard the other day. Got him all the way down. And another thing I did want to point out is, I know it's you can definitely tell it was a brick building. All brick building. See over here on the side. Very interesting. Beautiful, beautiful architecture. Why don't we build anything like this today? Alright. This is still the Mitchell House. Just this is a postcard photo that I had found. Just kind of a frontal view. Just wanted to point out the big doors. Always got big doors. I'm not sure what these were used for, but like I said, you see things like that in graveyards everywhere. Over here. Really don't see nothing else. So let's get to this other interesting building I got. Now this is the Masury Hotel. Really couldn't find much of a history on it. But look how massive this thing is. Still in Thomasville, Georgia. All of this was in Thomasville, Georgia. Who's the last person that said anything about Thomasville, Georgia? Not trying to put down Thomasville. I'm sure you guys rock, but like the little town that I'm from, nobody's really ever heard of you. Just saying. And on this other pic, I just wanted to point out, also, red brick building. And we all know the capacity for red brick to store energy. And then, so we got this guy right here collecting energy. And I bet it once upon a time that was covered in gold. Can't prove it, but you can't prove me wrong. Well guys, that's all I found in Georgia today. Though I did find some interesting buildings and schools. Just wasn't something I thought y'all would be interested in. So if you're interested, how I found these, I just typed in old photos of Thomasville, Georgia. Like I said, there's a few more interesting buildings, but like I said, nothing that really just popped out and says, hey, show this. Well guys, just want to say thank you, give a big shout out and thank you to Ironworks Media for the shout out on their show today. Love y'all show, guys. If y'all haven't checked them out, y'all need to go see them. They're on TFR, Iron Realm Media. Alright guys, this has been Jeremy. Thanks for stopping by.